Okay, next items we're going to talk about, already very popular. We are already into our second hour of this Encore finale for our Big Bonanza Silver event. Remember, all prices go away at midnight. The price on that watch with that easy pay, gone, poof, at midnight. All of these prices, not just on these brand new pieces we're bringing you tonight, pieces that were not seen during our event on Thursday, and all of the items that you've been looking at online, all of those sale prices go away in less than an hour. So the countdown has started. Here's what I need you to know. These have already been popular. Now, this is Byzantine made in Italy, and this is ultra-fine silver. So again, we're taking more premium silver. We're taking 950 parts pure silver, more tarnish resistant, may I say huge on a Byzantine, because you don't have to worry about the tarnish and the nooks and crannies as easily. You have something that's nickel free, so you're not going to have the sensitivity that some people do have with their jewelry. And you have this Byzantine that is a graduated Byzantine in the necklace, that is a traditional loose weave Byzantine in the bracelet. The necklace, 16, 18, 20 inches, $89, $99, $109. What a value for a Byzantine necklace, end of discussion. The fact that it's a Byzantine necklace made in Italy and is ultra-fine, huge. And we did this so that it's a little thicker in the front, and then it tapers for comfort just a smidge as it goes back up around your neck. Those are your necklaces. Let me just straighten out this one so that you can see that it's thicker in the front. There, I think that lines up a little better, maybe. This one is the one that's throwing me off. Of course, it could just be these old eyes, who knows. All right, there we go. And then, so there's the look. So those have that kind of thicker look in the front, tapers a little bit in the back. Here's the bracelets, all right? You've always wanted a silver Byzantine bracelet. How about these? So these are going to be available for you with a lobster claw clasp, really easy to work with, beautifully designed here. And sometimes, you know, you might have seen on that one bracelet, it looked like it had a bit of a kink to it. You know, sometimes you just have to run your finger over it, make sure it's nice and smooth, and you're good to go. These are comfortable. They move around, they're easy to wear, they're great for layering, they're great for stacking. And of course, the beauty of the Byzantine is this texture. The texture and then also the density of the metal. I mean, when you look at the side there, look at how much silver goes into creating this kind of a piece. Really easy, really comfortable. The necklaces are all getting limited, especially that 20-inch. So if you want that 20-inch necklace that's $109, take advantage of your opportunity to get this. Remember, again, this is ultra-fine silver, so there is a glow, there is a brightness, there is a beauty to the ultrafine silver because it's 950 parts pure. So you have more pure metal here, you have nickel free, so you don't have to worry about sensitivity, and something that's inherently a little bit more tarnish resistant too. The bracelet that we have for you, just so that you know, in the sizes, that comes in your 6 3/4, your 7 1/4, or your 8 inches in the lengths there. Love it layered next to that Ecclesi watch, that beautiful Ecclesi watch. Make sure you take advantage of the easy pay on that one. And if you're interested in these pieces, the necklace, $89, $99, or $109. Or if you want those bracelets, how about the bracelet prices being as low as $39, thank you. $39, $44, and $49 are your prices. So all bracelets under $50, pretty good. I mean, that would be great if this was just a sterling silver bracelet, which is beautiful. But this is ultra fine. So remember, you're getting a little more silver. And then with the Byzantine design itself, the beauty is not just the density and the texture, but it's also the fact that in creating a piece like this, these craftsmen are taking all of these links of silver and they're weaving them together, and then they're using almost like this special jewelry mallet to kind of almost, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It just kind of like smushes it all together. Now that's a technical and graceful word, isn't it? But I mean, it really sort of, you know, all of these links are going on in there. They're all interspersed, and they kind of, you know, are using this mallet to hit it all together so it stays nice and dense and compact. Kind of compresses, but this is a looser Byzantine style. So some Byzantines are really tight and flat and they have like a diamond surface, but there has to be a little bit of that malleting going on to kind of make sure it's all staying together. The 20-inch in the necklace just sold out. Bye-bye. But we still have it for you in the 18 or the 16-inch, but there's only 6 dozen of those to go around. So now we've got 2 necklaces, Byzantines at that. Great to fill in the neckline, easy to wear, a little bit bolder and a little more stylish and a little more interesting than maybe a chain or a herringbone. So now you can get that for under $100. And then the bracelets, don't pass those by either. The bracelets are a great value. I wanted to give you a measurement on the bracelets because those are going to measure about 1/4 of an inch wide. Again, they're all made in Italy. They have a high polished finish to them, and if you are somebody who always wants a great bracelet next to your watch, I would absolutely consider getting the Byzantine. There you can see on Juliana how pretty this necklace is. I think that's the 16-inch that she's wearing. So if you want something that's a little bit higher up on the neckline, this is a nice piece for you to consider. Let's give you an update. So I had 2,600 total between the bracelets and the necklaces. If you want 6 3/4 in the bracelet, I only have 200 remaining. In the 7 1/4, 400 left. In the 8-inch, 200 left. And then really the necklaces are about ready to go. There's 4 dozen to go around. In the 18-inch only, the 16-inch has sold out. Remember, with the necklace, it's a little bit fuller in the front. So you can see there's a little bit more going on. It graduates. So starts a little bit more narrow. You can see what the starting gauge is going to be, and then it thickens up as it comes around the front. So right in the front of the necklace is where you're going to have that most dramatic part. So stay on the line. You're loving those. Great. That's item number J290867. I've been wearing this little bead bracelet next to the Ecclesi watch. I just love the little sparkle shimmer of it. It's a stretch bead bracelet, all done in ultrafine. It's under $50, and it's J292853. We'll be talking about that coming up in just a little bit, but right now we're going to spend some time talking about our second one time only. Well, already 500 pairs of this earring have been ordered. They've been very popular. Gosh, they're pretty. They're just perfect. I can't think of much more to say, although I need to because we're going to spend a few minutes on these. They just are elegant. They're from Vicenza Silver, so they're from our premium silver collection from Italy. They're beautifully crafted. The size is gorgeous. They're elegant. They're flattering. We have choices so that, everybody can find exactly what they want from this earring. It's a one-time only price of under $50. There is a left and a right style to this earring. There's a subtle movement to this earring. Let me go through all of your choices. I want you to know that the finishing on this earring is all done by hand. So, you have a tremendous amount of workmanship going on to get these beautiful finishes. It's this amazing satin finish that creates this glow from the metal. Here's your silver. Next to that, look at the rose. Oh, so pretty. Just fabulous. Here's one of my favorites. I love the black. I think the black is really cool. It's more like a charcoal gray, almost like a lead pencil kind of a color, isn't it? Looks like pencil lead. Again, aren't I eloquent with these descriptions? But that's really the color that it is. It's not a jet black, and it's a little bit richer than a gray. It still has that gleam to it, which I think is fantastic. Here's something really cool, and we don't talk about it all of the time, but this is what's called this chocolate finish. So it's this beautiful kind of, almost a bronzy kind of a glow, a true brown bronze over the sterling silver. So I love that. And then we also have these for you in the yellow gold. Talk about glow. Oh, isn't that fantastic? I love the shape of this earring. So you can see there's a subtle little curve to this. And I'm wearing them, although my hair's down a little bit, so you may not be able to see them that great. But they're just slim. But there's still such presence to these earrings, which I really, really like. They're easy to wear. They're not heavy at all. I just think if you love a hoop earring, these are different. I am like a hoop aficionado. I have every shape and size, small hoop, big hoop, chubby hoop, skinny hoop, diamond cut, satin finish, I have them all. Triangle, square tubing, whatever, I have them all. I love them. I love hoop earrings. I don't have anything like this. I think that's why I was so drawn to these when the buyers were showing me some assorted pieces for the show. What do you like, Jill? There was something about these so special. I could have told you they were from Italy without ever even knowing that, because that's how refined these earrings really are. You'll see them over on Juliana in just a second. 600 pairs now ordered. This price goes away in about 50 minutes. And that same price goes away for all of our Bonanza items. So everything that's been specially priced since Thursday, the price goes up on it all. So make sure you're picking up these items when you can find them. We have more choices for you in this earring in color than anything else we've shown you. It's last call on the black. That beautiful chocolate, so pretty. So many of you love the warm tones, and sometimes that chocolate is a nice substitute or an alternative, really, to wearing some of your yellow gold tones. If you've always wished you owned a beautiful yellow gold earring that had a little more interest or size or scale to it, isn't this a super affordable way for you to do that? I love that you can get this in that yellow or rose tone, have the look of yellow or rose gold, because we actually use that beautiful 18-karat gold plating over the sterling silver. So the colors that you're getting there in the rose and in the yellow are really those Italian 18-karat gold, rose, and yellow colors. I went for the silver because I'm a purist most of the time when it comes to my silver, but I love just this hand finishing. I love this kind of iciness. It's more frosty, isn't it? Not so much icy as it is sort of a frosted look across the surface of the silver. Again, all done by hand. You also have to have a fair amount of silver in the earring, because to create this texture, you know, you're kind of taking away some of those upper layers of the metal. So there has to be quite a bit of silver in this earring to start with. Straight on, it's skinny, kind of almost like a linear look, but a slight turn of the head, and that's when you see that beautiful, gorgeous glow. These are J290746 snap bar closure, so, you know, really comfortable. And, you know, we tweaked this too, because originally the snap bar closure, when you put it in the ear, all you saw was the closure. So we asked them to bring the top of the earring up just a little bit more so that we could cover that snap bar closure in the front. That way, when you're putting these on the ear, this top of the earring, as you can see just with our busts form here, the top of the earring is right, you know, kind of covering up where your hole is, and you don't have to worry about, you know, seeing the finding on the back end. Beautifully executed, gorgeous design, elegant, special. Sometimes I feel like a hoop earring is just casual. These are a hoop earring you can completely take to that next level. If you're really going for something elegant, if a hoop is your comfort zone and you need to step up your look a little bit, this is a hoop earring you can do that with. I think the length on this of 2 inches, because it is narrower, because it is an oval, doesn't make you feel like you have an overly large earring on your face. Normally I would say 2 inches, wow, is that going to be too big on me? And maybe in a hoop, which is rounder and more bulbous, it might be. On this, no way. It's just beautiful. The way it moves, the way it glows in the light. What you're looking at there is that black. That is the most limited of what we have available for you. Remember, this is a one-time only value. Our other one-time only value were those great ultra-fine necklaces that were very popular. That price goes away. On these earrings, you have 45 minutes left to get yours. There's your black. Again, kind of the color of a lead pencil. Then we have it for you in the chocolate. Chocolate is that beautiful brown tone, which I just want you to see. Like when I throw a different color behind it, there I think you can see the color of the brown a little bit better. Isn't it pretty? I think it's such a gorgeous color. It kind of looks a little bit more, I know the rose is often what we think about when we talk about the bronze tones, but you know, when you think of more of the oil rubbed bronze, which is more of a brown color, I think that's a beautiful way for you to think about that. Then we're going to move down and show you the yellow. You can see how beautiful and glowy that yellow is. Super pretty. Love it with neutrals. Isn't that pretty? And then we have the rose, which is next to that. And there's that pretty rose color. I'm going to find like a navy blue to put behind that so you could see how pretty that rose is with that. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful color? I love wearing that pink gold color with my navies. I think it's fabulous. And then finally at the very end, there's your silver. If you just want that frosty silver look, there it is with a beautiful turquoise. There it is with a beautiful orange. Here it is with that radiant orchid color that everybody's going to be wearing for the season. They are gorgeous, stunning, elegant statement. Wear your hair up and show off this earring. Wear a little braided ponytail to the side and wear this earring. Short pixie haircut, show off that earring. It's a stunner. J290746, and I'll tell you, looks so much more expensive than that $49 price point suggests. So the other one-time only that we had for you were these necklaces. 2,900 of these have been ordered. The 60-inch has sold out. We still have it in 16, 18, 20, 24, and 36, and it's J293086. And we started with over 1,200 Ecclesi square. That was an updated look of an Ecclesi watch that I've owned for years. I have to tell you, as much as I loved my original, I think this one is better. This one is much easier to read. I think the quality of the oxidation here is a little bit softer. The quality of the mother of pearl is beautiful. So can't say enough good things about it. Just love it. 5 payments of easy pay, J293214. I'm taking that with me on vacation, I can tell you that. All right, let's talk about our next item, which is kind of a completely different look than some of the other things that we've had in the show. Very sweet, beautiful little something for yourself or a niece or a daughter or a friend that you want to give something to. This is a choice of a sterling polished ring, a sterling polished bow bangle, or a sterling polished bow station necklace. So let me just $79, which I still think is a really good price. Has this beautiful wrapped bow design. It's like you took a beautiful ribbon and, you know, tied it up at the top of your wrist. That comes in small, average, and large. Then we have the ring, which is down in front here, and the ring is going to be priced at $22. And that little ring, which I would love to see you wear on your pinky with the ring, is in sizes 5 through 10. So there is the ring, 22 bucks for that. So what a sweet little first piece of silver for your daughter, your granddaughter, maybe a first Holy Communion, something like that. The necklace is also $22. Are you kidding me? So you can get the necklace and the ring and not even spend 50 bucks. How nice is that? Isn't that sweet? Really pretty. This is delicate feminine jewelry. You know, we're seeing a lot of these whimsical shapes out there, whether people are doing critters, they're doing stars, they're doing hearts, they're doing different interpretations of bows. You know, it's very pretty, it's very understated, it's very sweet, and so we thought it was time to bring that kind of a collection, you know, at least a choice of something like that into the assortment. The bracelets, in case you're interested in these bracelets, are going to be a hinge style bracelet, okay, so that you'll put it on your wrist and you'll have that bow design up on top, just like that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it kind of looks nice if you want to layer it in with the hot pick bracelets that we showed you earlier. Remember, those bangles are still available. Very pretty, easy to wear. Also a nice first bracelet for a young lady. You know, if you feel like, you know, I sort of got my daughter or purchased for my granddaughter some of those jewelry basics. This is a basic too. I mean, it's a bangle, but just something a little bit different. The amount of silver on this is pretty substantial. I think you'll be impressed by the weight of this. I think you'll be impressed by the dimension of this and how nicely they were able to execute that bow design. Let's face it, they could have tied up a bow look and it could have looked a little like off center. It could have looked a little too thick. It could have looked a little too almost prissy. You know, this I think is very modern and very pretty and very sweet. So $22 if you want the ring, $22 if you want that great pendant, and then $79, one price all sizes, if you're interested in getting those bangle bracelets. This might be something where if the whole set appeals to you and your budget allows, maybe you buy this set for your daughter or your granddaughter. She gets one piece for Easter, she gets one piece at the end of the school year, and she gets the final piece for her birthday, and then she'll have that complete bow set. Even if you're somebody who doesn't want the whole set, just look at that bracelet on its own. I think that bracelet by itself is fantastic. I love it. I like it so much more than if you were to say to me, oh, I've got this cute bow bangle bracelet I want to show you. I would hear that and be like, I don't really do bows. I don't know if I would like it. But I like the way they executed this. They made it sleek. They made it clean. It's not frilly. It's not too ruffly. It looks as if you took beautiful silver ribbon and just paid, tied a little bow around your wrist. I love the ring idea as a pinky. So if you are looking for a little pinky ring, I think that could be really cute. I think you could layer this with other things. Could be very, very sweet. That's also a great ring, just if you wanted a little simple something to put on your index finger. And then to be able to get a silver necklace for $22, I just think that's another nice little treat for yourself. So J290306, your item number for our polished bow assortment. So we started our show tonight with 3,300 pairs of these earrings. 300 left in the 1 inch and 300 left in the 1.5 inch, and that's it. Remember, price goes up in less than an hour. J290360, your item number there. And already we have sold over 300 of our stack ring sets. These are from our Affinity Diamond collection. They're J290151. The tricolor is more limited. We've put it on Easy Pay. Those were designed for Affinity, and they are based on a set of 14 karat gold and diamond stack rings that I own. And we decided to do them in the Affinity line and give you that beautiful tricolor look. We also have it in all silver if you prefer the all white metal. And one thing I wanted to show you too, just real quickly. Oh, you know what? I don't have the all silver ones. I'll show it when we do the presentation. Those stack rings are so great that if you even wanted to buy 2 sets, I mean, maybe I'm pushing it because they're expensive. But if you did want to do that, you could actually stack 2 sets on your hand and it wouldn't be too full. It's almost like the same idea of the bracelets where we did 2 sets and it doesn't look like it's too much. You could actually do that with the scale of those rings coming up, and I'll show that to you. All right, let's talk about this little bead bracelet. This is from Ultrafine. This is this wonderful diamond cut bead piece that's a stretch bracelet. But here's what's really cool. You know, what happened a lot of times when we would do stretch bracelets is that when you would pull it apart, you would see the cord, you know, the stretchy cord on the inside. Well, those Italians, they are so tricky and creative. They found a way so that when you stretch this out, it's almost like you have little barbells. I'm quoting one of our buyers, Danielle, there. So, you know, as you can see there, see how there's like a little bar now in the center? They actually were able to thread that sort of stretch cord through this tube and then string the diamond cut beads onto it. So you still have the stretch that you love, but now when it stretches, you're still looking at ultrafine silver. This bracelet comes in a small, average, and large size. You slip it on and you're good to go. You could stack a couple of them. I've been wearing it next to the Ecclesi watch. You can see that there's a beautiful sparkle to those beads, which I think so many of you love. This makes a great gift for somebody, because they don't have to have a clasp, they don't have to have anybody help them put it on. For those of you who really like to layer your jewelry, you could even mix it into our high polished bangles that we showed you earlier. There's wonderful flex bangles. So you can see that it mixes in with things that you probably already have. Or if you just like doing a little something for yourself for the springtime, you just want a little bit of shimmer, this is going to be a nice piece for you to have. Ultrafine silver gives you more brilliance because there's more pure silver in the recipe. It's nickel free, so you don't have to worry about it changing color on your skin or having any kind of reaction. Again, with the tarnish resistancy, really important on a piece like this because look at all that diamond cutting. And that surface area that would be really difficult to try to get into the nitty gritty and clean. The beauty here is with this ultrafine silver, which is more tarnish resistant than sterling, you don't have to worry about getting into those nooks and crannies. It's going to stay looking shiny and beautiful for a longer amount of time. So if you love that idea of just slip on and go, I think this is going to be a particularly nice piece for you. One looks great, they're wonderful layered, or maybe you have other things in your assortment already that are going to layer very nicely with these. The retail value on that bracelet is $95. Here's why. Some of you might look at it and be like, I don't know, like, is that bracelet for just beads? Why is it a little more expensive? Well, remember, they're all diamond cut. then they have to all be hand strung. And before they're hand strung, that flex stretch wire has to be run through that kind of tubular piece that then is strung onto it. So I mean, there's lots of manual labor steps that go into a piece like this. This is another design that I would say to you could only be executed by the Italians, because they really understand this kind of technology really well. They look at it, they study it, what can we do to make it better, more refined, more finished. They do that better than anybody, and I think this bead bracelet is a great example of that. Can I just show you too, when we're looking at these beads and we're looking at the silver, and you know, so often I talk about, you know, what happens if you were to stack a couple of them together. Look how pretty those beads play off of each other. When you see the sparkle one right next to the other. I mean, there are dozens of beads that are, you know, just strung onto one of these, but look how pretty they just all play off of each other. So it's a really gorgeous look. One other thing too, I mean, just something you might want to try, that large size, some of you may be able to, let me try that again. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I've already done 2 presentations at the Philadelphia Flower Show today. So I'm a little tired right now, I gotta tell you. My brain and my mouth are not working together in sync. If you wanted to try to slip this on as an ankle bracelet in the larger size, that might be something for you to consider. You know, you might be taking a risk. I don't know if it'll fit you or not. But some of you, you know, if you have a smaller ankle, if you wear a 9 ankle bracelet, I think the large version of this bracelet might be able to slip on and be a cute little anklet. Just throwing it out there. And the cool thing is, if it separates a little bit, it's still finished in between every single one of those beads. See, the beads aren't really sliding around much, and when they pull apart there, you still see that nice finished ultrafine silver design. That's $49.92. It's J292853, so stay on the line if you're dialing in for that. So here's an update on our bangles. We started with 6,000 of those, fewer than 2,000 that can ship out right away. The silver large has moved to advanced order. We're limited in the silver and the small and the average. It's on Easy Pay. And remember, the beauty of those flex bangles is not that they're flexible when they are on, but the beauty is they flex to make it easier for you to put them on, as you can see here. So they flex this way, making it a little bit easier for you to wear. Well, listen, we're gonna go over and check in with Albany Irvin. She has a great new Today Special Value coming your way at midnight. We have those Orpaz pieces coming up, so don't go away. Here's Albany.
Absolutely. Welcome in. At midnight, we're going to debut something from Bose that you've never seen at a price that you've never seen. Introducing Midnight Blue and our Wave Music System 3, the most current version of the Wave Music System. We are retiring Burgundy and have a very limited number of those, so if you've always wanted that. We're also going to do the Graphite Gray, the Titanium White, and the Platinum Silver on 5 easy payments. But here's the news. In 12 years, we have never, ever, ever done a Wave Music System at this extreme discount. It's $75 off. So this is an opportunity to own a Bose, better sound through Bose. And if you want to go to my Facebook page, we're taking a list of what's on your playlist. How do you make it better with Bose? We're going to let you hear the difference at midnight. And remember, we're launching that Midnight Blue, and we are retiring Burgundy if you would like to take advantage of that. Jill, we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Albany. Well, checking in with Albany means we have 30 minutes left until midnight, which means you have only 30 minutes left to take advantage of these sale prices. And I still have more new for you. Remember, the 2 hours we've been spending together tonight, it's our real finale, the encore finale of our big Bonanza Silver event. We started it on Thursday. Our final 2 hours, your final chance for these prices. Everything we've shown you has been brand new. These are not repeats from what you saw back on Thursday. Here's our next item. First time ever, love it when we do new cool things like this. First time ever that we're doing Morganite in a cabochon. So usually when you see Morganite jewelry on QVC, it's in a very exclusive collection. It's usually on a gem day, and it's usually this clear, sparkly, faceted stone, okay? Well, we're now able, the same way we do like milky aquamarine, you know, you see aquamarine in the beautiful beryl family, right? And when it is faceted and clear, it's fantastic and costs a fortune. But we can do the milky version, give you a true color, and you're good to go. That's what we're doing here. We're giving you a beautiful cabochon over 5 carats of morganite, which is this beautiful, almost a skin tone, flesh tone pink. And then what we're doing here is we're doing the 14 karat gold, rose gold, over the sterling silver. What we found in our premium collection and premier collections of gems is that you really love the morganite with the rose tone. So that's what we're doing for you here. If you're a pink lover, if you're loving rose gold, if you're loving bronzo, this is a fantastic collection for you to consider. The color is gorgeous. If you like different, if you're a gem collector, if you pride yourself on those specialty things, this is a wonderful piece for you to take a look at. It's oval in shape. It's very flattering on the hand. It's a nice dome so that you really can get a nice kind of lift, if you will, to the stone. Really, absolutely beautiful. And different, I have to say, than, say, a rose quartz. I think this is much prettier. I think this has a prettier, almost landscape to it. There's this translucency that's going on to this ring that I don't think you necessarily see in a rose quartz stone. This is quiet. This is simple, this is understated, but when people see and you tell them, oh, that's morganite, that's when like the eyebrow goes up. This is a special sale price of $89.84, and it's J290247. So our Byzantine pieces have been really, really popular. We started with over 2,500 of these. All of the necklaces are gone. If you want the bracelet, 6 dozen and 6 3/4, fewer than 207 1/4, and 6 dozen in the 8-inch. So $39 to $49. So great to be able to get an Italian-made, ultra-fine Byzantine at under $50. J290867. All right, love, love, love this next ring. Pieces that I picked just for all of you. Very designer-esque. That's really what I try to look for when I check out our affinity options for these event days. Because I feel like, listen, we know you're going to be paying a little bit more to begin with because you're looking at diamond jewelry. So let's really give you, you know, big bang for your buck. I feel like you're getting it here. I can't believe this ring is $168 because I'm telling you it looked like it should cost $1,068. It's J290274. It's fantastic. First of all, look at all of the pave work that you're seeing here. I love, love, love this texture over on the side. So high end, so upper crust, so designer. And then look what we're also offering you. We know you all love the blue diamonds, but we also did this in champagne. Now the champagne diamond color is a natural color. It is not heat treated. It is that beautiful natural color. The blue diamond is a heat treating, okay? Very common and standard in the jewelry industry. And what you need to understand is that this color blue that is achieved here was possible within the diamonds themselves. The heat treating process only speeds up the process. So we can't make the diamond another color that it wasn't meant to be. All we can do is speed that process up so that it achieves that maximum color so that we can bring it to you. So gorgeous design here. Here's what it looks like all on its own. What a great right hand ring. I love the kind of wrap over design that you see here, and that's where we've added that touch of the white diamonds. So you have, you know, beautiful scale here, lots of sparkle. I mean, let's face it, if you're buying diamonds, you want to see some sparkle, and you're absolutely going to have sparkle with this particular ring, plus the color, and then the weight of the silver. This feels good. You know, this is the kind of piece that really feels like something special. Can I also tell you, just as a PS and buy, we do have these great silver bracelets that are a nice coordinate to this ring, and the price on these is crazy. How about $109 for a pave diamond hinged bangle and 4 payments of easy pay to go with it? So that's a pretty nice piece for you to have. Just one diamond station on the top, but really nice value there, and the perfect match back to this ring. So there's there's your blue diamond. Love that. And the way the blue's looking on this one, I mean, it's really looking almost like it could be navy, doesn't it? It's got a little more teal to it in person, but there's kind of like this cool, like rich navy tone. And then the champagne diamond, we don't do a lot in champagne diamond. Remember, it's a natural color. So this doesn't go through that heat treating process. This is how it's mined out of the earth. Affinity diamond, there's a quality to the standard. There's a quality standard, I guess I should say, to what a diamond has to exhibit in order for us to put it into an affinity piece of jewelry. So there's a checklist of things, has to be eye clean, you know, has to be top quality, has to meet certain grade issues. And so you really are getting fine diamond jewelry here for a great price. You see the marketplace. You can go online now. I mean, the internet allows you to look at jewelry all around the world from any designer, from any collection. You know, silver and diamond jewelry in a designer world, you are looking at $900, $1,000, $1,500, $1,800 for a ring that has diamonds and sterling silver. Our price here for the quality, for the style, for how much you're going to wear it on Easy Pay too. Oh, what a great place to start with QVC. And I want to make sure, too, that, you know, some of you may not shop with us that often. You're clicking through, you see this ring, you're like, hey, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they had jewelry like that. But is that the fake stuff? No, our Affinity Diamond line is our natural of origin diamond jewelry collection. This is not our simulated diamondique. These are real diamonds. Fine diamonds, beautiful quality. Diamonds are very hard, so they are great if you are hard on your jewelry. This is an everyday ring. Buy this, pick it up for yourself. If you're an April baby, happy early birthday, girls, because you're getting a sale price, you're getting the easy pay. It allows you to get something home that doesn't look too bridal, doesn't look too anniversary, has a little fashion to it, looks very high end. That looks like a beautiful designer piece of jewelry. Love it. I love the look of the champagne because I think it's a very soft, quiet, neutral, kind of almost like a great nude lipstick, right? It's there, but it's not there. But it looks so good, but it's kind of not there. That's sort of what this is. And then for those of you who really like that, you know, more pop of the color, here is the blue, which the blue kind of has like a navy teal kind of a cast to it. We set it in the black rhodium, so that gives it a little bit of a richness. But also look at how it makes that little wrap over of the white diamond really, really pop. So this and our stack rings are the only two Affinity diamond pieces that I have for you in this finale. And in the champagne, only sizes 7 through 10 remain, fewer than a dozen to go around. Still have all sizes to go around in the blue. Let's talk about the bracelet that was designed to coordinate with this piece. Another fantastic value. One price, all sizes, a diamond hinged silver cable bracelet, $109. Awesome. And it's available on Easy Pay too. So here we have it in the champagne. And again, you have this heavyweight cast, twisted cable look to the bracelet itself. And then right on top, you have that station of your pave champagne or the pave blue diamonds. This is 1/10 of a carat, and it's J290275. Here's that blue diamond. Again, I think on that you can see there's a little bit of that kind of brighter teal-like quality to the blue diamond, but isn't that pretty? We put that in that blackened rhodium setting, really makes it pop. How cool is that? I mean, that's something that you can layer and stack with some of the other bracelets that we've shown you in the show tonight. If you did happen to pick up our set of 3 in our hot pick, this could be a great bracelet for you to sort of mix into it. I love mixing different looks and styles. So, you know, throw that twisted cable look in with your high polished pieces, or if you just want this to stand alone, that's a pretty great piece. You could stack a couple of those too if you want. I don't know if your budget will allow for that, but I think it's pretty cool to be able to get this pave diamond bracelet for $109. I mean, gosh, T-shirts can cost more than that in certain designer collections. So it's a really nice piece. They did a good job too with the closure. So it's a really secure box and tongue closure. And then you have this wonderful safety 8 catch on the side. I do want you to know, to open this bracelet, there's a little push hinge here. So you push that down and you know, you might have to work it the first couple of times, but it's nice and snug. And I think if I put this up here, can you hear the click? Let me get it lined up there. That clicks into place so it's nice and strong and you're not able to pull it apart. So I like that for a bracelet like this. Small, average, and large. Small if you're 6 3/4 size bracelet. Average if you do 7, 7 1/4, even up to 7 1/2. The large is really for those of you that wear 7 1/2 inches or larger. Pave diamonds, affinity quality, heavy weight on this too. This is a bracelet, it's going to be a little sleeper, I feel like. Those of you who get it, you are onto something good because the weight of the silver on this piece is substantial. You have this nice presence of the twisted cable, and then this just understated, elegant sparkle of those pave diamonds. The champagne is getting limited, so if you like that champagne, we found that to be true with the ring as well. Make sure that you're dialing in prices on everything that you're seeing. If you go online to QVC.com, all of the prices for our big Bonanza Silver event, they all go away in 20 minutes. So if this is something you'd like to have, don't wait too terribly long. You're going to miss out on your size. Even worse, you might miss out on this price. And the easy pay too, that all goes away at midnight as well. So J290275 is the item number for the hinged bangle. If you want that textured pave band ring, which I love, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to see that. 1/3 of a carat of diamonds, total sparkle, absolutely beautiful. That ring is available in 5 through 10. It's on 4 payments of Easy Pay, $42.08, and we only have the blue left in the ring if you're interested in that. So stay on the line. J290275 is your item number. All right, coming up, we have some great pieces from Orpaz, but I also want to let you know that these rings are coming up and 400 of them are already gone. That is J290151 in all silver or in tricolor, and they're on 5 payments of Easy Pay. We'll talk about those in just a little bit. All right, well, we're lucky to have some pieces of Orpaz in our show tonight, and we have 2 great pieces that are brand new. Many of you are already asking about the necklace. We'll get to that momentarily, but first we're going to talk about our beautiful Orpaz scroll ring. Danny Neufeld is here. Danny brings these beautiful pieces to us from Orpaz. This is a collection of sterling silver jewelry that's all made in Israel. Nice to see you.
Good evening.
These pieces blow me away.
Yes,
I'm so excited, Danny.
Me too. You know, first of all, we're almost closing this beautiful Bonanza event, and the Roman glass is really the most special thing in the Orpaz collection. We have 1 minute about the Roman glass.
Yes.
History, a little bit. 2,000 years ago, the Roman Empire controlled all the Mediterranean Sea area. Among them was Israel. They were pioneers in many areas, and one of them, they were able, by taking sand and heat it in a very high temperature, they used to create glass. Because of the warm weather in Israel, they used to export a lot of this glass all over the world. 2,000 years later, they find all over Israel, mainly around Jerusalem area, in archaeological digs, this glass. So we excavate it from the ground, we bring it to the factory, we cut it, we shape it, and we make jewelry out of it. Now, this is the first time that we do like multi-gemstone combines with Roman glass. Love the fact that we did it with genuine faceted blue topaz, amethyst, and then you have the beautiful Roman glass. Now, the layer that you see on top of the Roman glass, it's called patina.
Okay.
From the glass being in the ground for 2,000 years, it's created this mineral salt that we call the patina. So the first step, when we bring it to the factory, we shave it off, we put it on the side, and then after we set the glass in the jewelry, we applied back the original patina, so it looks like a mosaic.
Yes.
Exactly. It's probably, I'm so excited about this ring because it's probably the most affordable Roman glass ring we have in the entire assortment. But at the same time, you can see this beautiful presence of Orpaz.
Great.
All solid sterling silver, the bark texture that goes on the side, the scroll artwork, and then the gemstone that scatter around the ring in such a beautiful organic way. Love it. I just love this ring.
This is a ring that is under $50, but that price goes away in 15 minutes. This is a ring that tapers down in the back. It is a longer ring, but I love how flat it is as well. So it's not big and bulbous and thick, although again, you have a nice weight here because this is all solid sterling silver. I've always said the Orpaz rings are some of the most comfortable. I want to remind you that a Cleese watch matched back to the kind of artisan look that you get with Orpaz. I think those two are great together. They're not letting me show you the two of them, but I'm going to keep trying. So there's the watch, and then there is the ring, so that you can see how nicely those work together. Comfortable, easy. I don't think you need to go up a size unless you're somebody who's just not used to wearing bolder rings.
Yes.
This is the size 6. That's what size I normally wear, and that's what I would go with on this. But if you're somebody who maybe are looking at that length and thinking, I don't know, I mean, there is a lot of silver on the back. You know, use your judgment. If you always wear the same size regardless of scale, go with what you know. If you're concerned about it, that'd be the only way where I'd say maybe go up a size. But super comfortable. And then just the execution of the scroll work, Danny, and the open work here. I mean, that's not easy to do when you're casting.
Exactly. And Orpas, we're very famous for our details, for our dimension, and for our texture. And I think that this ring really combines all the elements of Orpas, the beautiful artisan work that goes all around the ring, with the touch of the gemstone, the amethyst and the blue topaz, with the touch of the Roman glass. Just beautiful, look beautiful together with the silver artwork of the scroll and the bark texture that goes around, and it really gives you the whole presence, beautiful presence on the finger.
This ring is going to measure 7/8 of an inch top to bottom, 3/4 of an inch wide. It's $49.96 in sizes 5 through 10. We started with how many? Sorry, 1,600 of these, fewer than 400 to go around that we can ship out right away.
Yeah.
So if we do an advanced order on this, those are going to ship out not until May 24th. So a lot of handwork. The other thing that I think is important to talk about here is that the Roman glass, there's only so much of it.
Yep, yeah,
you
and
know?
it is getting limited. You know, I brought with me some of the glass, the way we excavated it from the ground, and it's getting limited, and it's getting more and more expensive, and it's hard to work. You know, you have to understand that each glass, each piece of glass is cut by hand, and then you need to put the patina in a perfect, in the perfect way. So it's a lot of work that really take true artisans to apply it.
Well, let's move on to the piece de resistance here. The biggest, boldest Roman glass necklace we've done. It's our statement necklace of the show. I've been wearing it the entire evening. I know Jackie Gonzalez was wearing it earlier. It's like every woman who sees this can't wait to get her hands on it. It's under $200. We've put it on Easy Pay. Probably one of the most couture level pieces that we've brought to you, with some of the largest pieces of the Roman glass.
Correct.
And where you could get a little feel of it in the ring, here you're able to really appreciate that patina story. And there's only 200 of these that can go around that ship right away. Can I also just throw in, Danny, and then I'll let you take it from there. These pieces have like a very rustic, organic feel to them. If you like total precision, perfect lines, perfect circles, I'm not sure if you'll like this. This is a little more free-flowing. This is a little more kind of naturally drawn oval, and if it's not perfect, it's okay. That's the beauty
Very
of
organic
it.
looking.
So I think that's important for people to know. But talk about the execution of this large of a piece and how this whole design came to be.
I think it's truly the perfect combination between a beautiful statement silver necklace and the touch of the Roman glass, the touch of history. I love the fact that we cut it in a free-form shape, that it's, as you said, it's not like a perfect ovals, and it really gives the jewelry, the character, the necklace, the beautiful organic look, and that's what goes perfectly with the Roman glass. Now, I just want to mention, it's adjusted from 17 inches until 19 inches. You have 2 inches extender, so that's important for you to know. And I just love the balance of the big, bold presence of the silver without being overwhelming.
It's great.
It's a statement piece. This is the necklace that when you go out at night, you know, that's gonna draw a lot of attention.
It's the wow.
It's really the wow piece. And I think the way the patina was done in such a perfect way. Now, each piece is gonna be different.
Yes.
You have to understand, the patina is all applied by hand, but this is the original way it was excavated from archaeological digs, that the glass was in the ground for 2,000 years. Now, every piece of Roman glass is going to come with the certificate of authenticity and the story about the Roman glass. But I just love the way this big statement look. And here you can see, this is the piece of glass.
Yeah, it comes out of the earth like this, and it becomes jewelry like this. Fabulous. We are in advanced orders for this necklace. It will ship out May 24th. I will tell you, it will be worth the wait. fantastic piece.
This will
well
a
done.
collector piece.
Well done.
Julie.
We love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Oh, it's
I
a
know we made you
pleasure.
wait till like the very end, but we're so glad to have you here. And we'll
you.
look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Danny. Stay on the line. We're busy on the lines. Listen, those stack rings from Affinity are coming up, but here's Albany to tell you a little more about what's coming up from Bose at midnight.
Well, Jill, I'll tell you what, Bose is celebrating 50 years of better sound, room-filling sound through innovation and research. And we're celebrating here at QVC with the launch of an exclusive midnight blue color. We're also going to be retiring the burgundy, so if you've been thinking about a burgundy, we've got that one. The waveguide technology is what makes it all happen, and we'll explain that to you at midnight. We're also going to bring it to you on 5 easy payments. So if you want to give us a call, go ahead and start dialing in or join me on my Facebook page. We want to hear what's on your playlist with Better Sound by Bose.
So 9 minutes and counting for these big Bonanza silver prices. Take advantage of them while you can. They all go up at midnight. This is our last item of the show. They've already been very popular, and I was thrilled to see that these were able to be designed and created. 500 of you have already dialed in. The price on your screen of $149.86 is not for one ring or two. It's for the whole set of 3 stack ring set. These are, narrower stack rings, so, know that going in. If you like big, huge, chunky statements, this isn't the right ring set for you. But these rings are based on a set of 14 karat gold, solid 14 karat gold and diamond rings that I own. I bought them 15 years ago when the price of gold was affordable, and we had some higher-end designer gold jewelry collections here at QVC. Today, in today's prices in gold, that ring set, if you were to try and buy it, would be in the thousands, all right? That's how they were weighty then, and they were a splurge for me then, but given the price of gold today, they would be thousands of dollars in today's market. I get requests for those rings every single time I wear them. Every single time I wear them. There are people on Facebook, people emailing me, people sending me, tweets, tell me about those rings that you were wearing on the air. And so when we were designing pieces for Bonanza, I showed these to our Diamond Affinity buyer, and I said, any way we could pull off this kind of a look, our customers want them in silver, but I want to make sure that the diamonds we use really give some sparkle as you move your hand, because that's what I think draws them into mine. Well, look what we were able to do for you, everybody. We were able to give you, these have diamonds all the way around them, on all 3 of them. I'm showing you the tricolor set. Let me show you and that's the most limited, but don't overlook the all silver, because the all silver with diamonds, you put that with your Judith Ripka, you throw that on with some John Hardy, you wear that with some of your Michael Dawkins, you have David Yurman jewelry, you wear Lagos. I'm telling you, those rings are going to fit right in. So just to have silver and diamonds together, not Diamondique, diamonds, and their affinity, and these are fabulous. Hey, Juliana, why don't I give you my tricolor set here? And then we only have 2 sets, and these were brand new, so slip those on. There are 7s. They might be a little big for you, but see how you can make them work. Thank you. So 600 of these have now been ordered. I love that we put these on Easy Pay for all of you. So I've had my set, as I said, for 15 years. I must have gone at least a decade where I didn't wear them. And then suddenly when the rose metal was coming back in vogue, I started wearing them more and more and more, and that's when so many of you have been noticing them. I love this set in the all silver. The quality of the diamonds here is what makes this ring set. We're giving you 1/5 of a carat, but they're bezel set. They're totally sparkly. They, really look beautiful. And then each of the bands is a wonderful twisted band. These are thinner rings, okay? Thinner in terms of their width. So that's why the 3 of them together really give you that great look. If you want tricolor diamond rings, this is one of the most affordable ways that we can give it to you. It's the only day this year that we're going to do 5 easy payments. So we might still have these rings in our inventory. We might reorder them and have them come back. You will not get 5 easy payments for the rest of 2014. That's one of the reasons why you pick them up for our Bonanza event today. Also, when you get them for $149, I'll tell you this. I paid more than $149 for one ring in gold 15 years ago, okay? Now one of those rings in today's market price would be about $700. So to be able to get the whole ring look, the whole stacked look for $149. And if you don't like the tricolor, listen, that's cool. Get them in the silver. Silver and diamond rings are forever. That's why designers like Judith Ripka, Michael Dawkins, J. John Hardy, the John Hardy Couture line, David Yurman, Lagos, Constantino. When you look at those premier collections that are out in the department stores, the retail world, and Madison Avenue, they're doing diamonds and sterling silver. So consider this our affinity version of a designer look at under $150. 3 rings for that price. Some of you might even want to consider even mixing those kind of in with like your wedding sets. Because you're getting 3 rings there, and because they easily kind of just blend in, you can easily stack those with other things that you already own. So here's the deal. We started with over 1,200 of these. 300 left total. If you want the all sterling set, I have sizes 7 through 10. If you want tricolor, 5, 7, 9, and 10 are what we have available. And again, because you have that ability to kind of stack it with other things, play with those, mix those with things. J290151 is your item number. All right, so here's what's happening. Our phone lines completely went on fire when Danny was here with the Roman glass necklace.
I was already back in the green room.
So, we have another piece of pizza? So we said, Danny, don't leave yet. We want you to come back out and tell us the story of this necklace again. We're down to our final 3 minutes. This price goes up in 3 minutes. 1,000 of these gone. Advanced order, shipping out May 24th. 4 easy payments, gone in 3 minutes. What do people need to know about this piece?
You know, Jill, for me, it's like wearing a piece of history in the most updated, modern way. You have the opportunity to have a 2,000 years old authentic Roman glass that was excavated in archaeological digs in Israel. And, you know, we bring the glass to the factory, we cut it, we shape it, and we make jewelry out of it. The layer that you see on top of the glass, this is not the original color of the glass. Can you show it from the back?
Yes.
We show it from the back, you will see this this greenish color.
So this is the color of the glass.
This is the color, the original color of the glass.
Soft green.
Yeah, by the way, to get the color, they use different herbs to get the color for the glass, not like you would do today with minerals.
Right.
And then, but the glass from being in the ground for 2,000 years, it created this mineral salt that we call the patina. So after we set the glass into the jewelry, we applied back the original patina in sort of a mosaic, and that's what gives you all the different colors. It goes so beautifully well with the organic shape of the loom, with the organic texture that each links and each part was finished and by hand. And I just think it's the boldest, biggest statement that we in Roman glass necklace that we ever brought to QVC. I love the fact that all the links are solid, even in the towards the end. You know, we could have done just a chain. Look at this beautiful, solid silver bars. It really gives you the complete look for the statement necklace that you want. I just love the organic look of it, if it's from the shape of the links, the texture on the links, and then the 3 links of the Roman glass just gives you a beautiful, complete look.
I was playing with the necklace there just so that you could see how fluid it is. I mean, how nicely it
extender, by the way.
moves. You do have a 2-inch extender, so 17 to 19 inches, drapes really nicely. I mean, I've been wearing this necklace for over 2 hours. I haven't had to fidget with it. I haven't had to adjust it. I mean, it's just a beautiful piece of jewelry. Such a statement. So interesting. You know, people are going to look at this and say, God, that necklace is gorgeous. I've never seen anything like it. That's what we love to hear.
2,000 years old.
We're busy on the lines. Stay on the line. Thanks again for coming back.
Thank you so much.
Nice to see you. That's it, guys. That's wrapping up our Big Bonanza Silver event for 2014. You won't see another assortment of silver like this until October for our Creed event. But right now, it's midnight. We're handing it off to Albany. She has a brand new Today's Special Value from Bose. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to a brand new day. I'm Albany Irvin, and we have an extraordinary Today's Special Value. Every single day, we offer you something special at QVC, but how about a Bose celebrating their 50th anniversary and a brand new color? It's called Midnight Blue. You will only see it exclusively at QVC. But here's the best news. For 12 years, Bose has been gracing our homes, giving us big, rich, room-filling sound, better sound through research and innovation, and they've never, ever given a price like you're about to see. We are going to get an amazing value. We're going to get 5 easy payments, and it all starts now with our Today's Special Value. I'm going to share colors very quickly. The burgundy is a color that we launched exactly 1 year ago today. It is now retiring. It is very, very limited. We have that. But the star of the day is midnight blue. This was created exclusively with Jim Coelho from our buying team here at QVC, and it will only be done here, and we have a certain limited amount of that. We have platinum white, titanium silver, and graphite gray in the newest Bose Wave Music System 3. It's a CD player, it's a dual alarm, it's got touch controls. Jim Coelho, how are you?
I'm doing very well. So nice to see you.
It is awesome to see you. We have actually been taking a little poll on my Facebook page, and if you want to join us, it's Albany Irvin QVC. What's on your playlist? How do you like to listen to a Bose? And it's all about recreating that lifelike sound that you made popular in the Sistine Chapel and with NASA and at some of the major sporting arenas.
That's right. Anywhere sound is important, you'll probably find a Bose solution. And we pride ourselves in bringing everything back to the drawing board and taking that innovative technology and researching it and developing it once again. We introduced waveguide technology, which is the core technology in the Wave Music System in 78 is when we created that. And we've introduced products over the years, and we've developed waveguide technology into a whole new platform. And now exclusively on QVC, a beautiful, beautiful, luscious midnight blue color.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know, as we look at this, we're going to go through all the features. We want you to see the colors because you're getting this decor aspect in your home. We're loving the colored laptops. We choose the color of our KitchenAids and our coffee makers, and now we get to really create beautiful, sleek, almost pieces of artwork in a slim, sleek design, but still get big, booming features. You know, for 50 years, this has become a legacy. It's
Correct.
the #1 selling audio system here at QVC. It's been customer top rated, and we'll look at that a little bit later. But would you maybe just go through all the features?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wave Music System is a complete music system with an AM/FM tuner. There's a slot loading CD player in the front, which will play conventional CDs that you buy in your favorite store, or those you create on your computer, MP3 on CD as well. There are dual alarms, so two people can wake up to independent settings for their buzzer, for their favorite radio station, and of course for your favorite CD. You can wake up to your favorite CD. There's an auxiliary input on the back if you'd like to take your iPod or any of your portable devices and play that music right there, right through the Wave Music System using the audio input on the back. But really this complete music system gives you an experience like you've never had before with your music. Lush, wonderful sound, deep, rich, you know, incredible, loud or soft.
I have to say, even when I'm listening to just the radio,
Sure.
it sounds like I'm front row of a concert. Not the big screaming stuff, but just the rich, realistic sound.
Exactly, yeah.
And you know, I would love it if you would share your experience, because the tough part about TV is we don't know what kind of speakers you have on your television, so we can let you hear the difference and let you see the sound waves, but there's nothing like hearing from you and understanding what your transition to Bose was. And maybe you want to join us and tell us what's on your playlist. Our number is 1-800-395-1601. A quick update, that gorgeous blue is very popular right off the bat. There's no advanced order on this blue. The burgundy we had, and it sold out when we debuted it. We were able to reorder it, but now we cannot reorder this anymore. This one's retiring, and it is now the most limited available. You know, Jim, when we talk about this big booming sound,
Yes.
two things. I want to hear it.
Of course.
And then maybe you can tell me how you've been able to make such a big sound in a small
Absolutely.
box.
So one of the features that I didn't talk about, which I'll show you right now, is the touch top feature. All you need to do is
cool is
lightly
that?
touch the top of the system. And I already have a CD in there. And
I can tell you, it's crisp. It's clear. You can hear the deep bass, but then
Exactly.
you also hear the little tiny instruments. I think what's interesting is we're in an enormous cavern. I mean, these ceilings are about 50 feet tall, and the music isn't getting lost.
Not at all. Because of waveguide technology, we're able to do that. We take the sound, we amplify it using the enclosure. We have two waveguide chambers, which are basically tubes that are folded within the Wave Music System, giving you that incredible sound. Now, we have some digital processing that we couple as well to give you that lifelike quality, but in a very, very small package.
Well, let's show that. Do you mind?
Absolutely. Of
Because
course,
this is
right.
all about better sound through research, and we're not talking about a company that's just started this. We're talking about 50-year
50
anniversary.